Hi there, welcome to Invert Age. My name is Keith Blondin, just a guy. Yeah, it's just me grinding out my best health tactics and sharing the journey with you. I have a lot of good ones, pay attention. I just can't believe how great my hair is regrowing. It was such a drag losing it little by little every day since my late 30s. I'm 60 now. Yes, you can regrow hair in your 60s. I thought I was screwed. That's just not how it is. You just need to know what the hell is going on. Most don't. Yeah, you heard me. Most don't know why they're losing hair. The hair loss remedy industry doesn't want you to know what I'm about to tell you. Why? Because they can't make any money from it. Also, if you know what I'm about to tell you, you won't need them, and that cuts into their BS remedy profits. But who cares when it saves your money and time? I don't need to go over all these cash cow remedies that produce minimal results. It's a pipe dream. Maybe you're also having side effects like your Willy Wonka isn't wonkering. If you're happy with the results and like spending money on these remedies, that's great. Enjoy your hair. We can talk about DHT and all that, but it really all comes down to blood flow. You can take DHT blockers early in the loss process and it may work, but it won't regrow hair that has been lost. The earlier in your stage of loss, the better, but you can even regrow it in your 60s like me. I'm mainly talking about male hair loss, but it can help females too. This is for typical aging related hair loss, not for some rare condition outlier. I did an earlier video on scalp fibrosis. You need to watch that one too. That video breaks down what scalp fibrosis is and how to address it. Link in details. I'll be sharing some new information like this powerhouse blood flow supplement with crazy results. I was blown away by its increase in blood flow. Bottom line, we want to wake up our dormant hair follicles that have been miniaturized so small you can't see them with your eyes. You may be able to see some with a magnifying mirror, but even then it's hard. These are called vellus hairs. These are the hairs that have been choked off from blood supply. They're just waiting for somebody to save them. Some will never get saved, and that's sad. But that's on other people's heads, not ours. We will rescue our vellus hairs and revive them to full growth, because we know how to do it. This is major. If you don't know about scalp fibrosis, you really don't understand male pattern hair loss. Scalp fibrosis is caused by scalp tension. This tension stresses the skin. This tension causes micro-inflammation that leads to micro-scarring and excess collagen, which chokes out the blood supply to the hair follicles. You may have even seen someone with a scar on top of their head from an injury where their hair doesn't grow back in that spot. You need to know this. This is a key factor in most male pattern hair loss. The highest tension areas match up with the typical areas of loss, the temples, crown, and over the top, like on the Norwood scale. Highest tension gets lost first. The problem is there's no money in fixing it. Why? Because it's fixed for free. It's done by yourself with deep scalp massage. The only way there would be money in it is if you had to hire someone to massage your head. That sounds pretty nice actually, doesn't it? But seriously, deep scalp massage breaks up the stiff compacted skin to bring in new blood flow. Move the scalp around the skull. Don't slide your fingers around your skin. Fingers stay planted. Skin moves on the skull like this. Don't do this. Do this. where the skin actually moves. Do it in your problem areas. You need to do it consistently 10 to 15 minutes per day every day. It will take some time to start seeing results. You may start seeing results in a month or two, but here's another thing. It may sound crazy, but you need to do it upside down. Yes, that's right. Just hang your head over the edge of a bed. It actually makes massaging easier because you don't have to hold up the weight of your arms. But here's why we do it upside down: for increased blood flow. I use an inversion table. If you have one, great. Plus, inversion tables have a lot of other health benefits. I did a video on that, link in details. Inversion is important, and it actually produces hair regrowth on its own. I noticed that when I started out in the beginning of getting serious about health, I had a spine issue and would use an inversion table every day. I noticed new hairs popping outside of my hairline. It was a wow eye-opener. Inversion is great, so pair up deep scalp massage with inversion. Do it at the same time. Wait, there's more. You need to injure your scalp. Why? Because we want to induce blood flow and stem cell activation. We do this with microneedling, a simple device you can get for about $20 on Amazon. Get a high quality one. You can use a stamp, pen, or roller. I use a roller with 1.5 millimeter needles. There's more details on these methods with the previously linked video I mentioned. Make sure you check it out. So we have deep scalp massage while inverted and microneedling. This triple combo is enough, but we can make it even better, especially if it's hair loss later in life, which makes things harder. Next, we have some supplement additions. First up, I'll tell you about my newest addition, which is a blood flow powerhouse. It's a vasodilator. Nicotinic acid, which is the pure form of niacin. Not just any niacin, you need to get the kind that produces a flush, temporary skin redness. Don't worry, it's only when you first start taking it. Your body adapts and it's harmless. It's actually invigorating. Some people love the flush effect. Take with some food and it's less likely to happen. My body adapted in a couple weeks. Now I take on an empty stomach and don't get the flush. Make sure you don't get the no flush version of niacin. It won't work. It needs to say just niacin. On the ingredient side of the label, it will say nicotinic acid. I take 100 milligrams in the morning. It's super cheap. I paid $8 for a bottle of 100 capsules. You can take it in the morning before you leave the house while starting out so you don't freak anyone out. Here's me on my very first time I took it, just a little red-faced. This was on a 3-day fast, by the way. My belly was super empty. This increases NAD levels, which is a huge bonus. It can help lower cholesterol also. I want to explain this a little more. I've been taking blood tests and I need to make my finger bleed a bit to get out blood to soak a sample card for testing. I use one of these little finger pricker things that shoot out a needle, then it retracts. I haven't been able to get enough blood out with the 2 jabbers they send in the kit. Then I have to jab my finger a bunch of times with a sewing needle just to get out enough blood to soak the card. After I started to use nicotinic acid, just one small click of the jabber and I get more than enough blood. That shows you how it opens up the blood vessels. This also cured my Raynaud's syndrome, which is a condition that causes blood circulation in the fingertips to stop when it's cold. I did a video on that. Click link in details. I had blood circulation issues beyond the scalp. Not sure the relation, but this shows you the power of nicotinic acid as a vasodilator. That's my point. There's some topical nicotinic acid scalp oils, but that's a way companies can cash in on this. That's the cash cow again. I think the oral capsule method is the best, and it's super cheap. Some other supplements in my hair stack are in the amino acid family because they help with skin health. One way you can target all is just by taking collagen peptides. I take the Vital Proteins brand. It's well known to help with skin, hair, and nails, and also joints. But I'm an old dude in full rejuvenation mode, so I take some more from the same amino acid family in capsules twice per day. So I'm actually taking some of these 3 times per day. Collagen peptides will get you what you need. Most won't need to triple up like I do. I do it mainly for structural issues like joints, but it will help with skin too. These others are L-arginine, another blood flow booster. It's also known as the poor man's Viagra. L-proline, L-lysine, glycine, hyaluronic acid, taurine. I also take saw palmetto. It's supposed to help with hair growth and prostate. So if you want to implement what I've told you, you will regrow hair most definitely. How much depends on your commitment and your stage of loss. No, really, I'm not kidding. Even a guy with a 5 on a Norwood scale can see a lot of regrowth. The earlier you can target it, the easier it will be. You don't need topicals. They don't really do much. Minoxidil is a waste of money. I used it topically for 16 years. You could try peppermint or rosemary oil, but it's still mostly wasted effort and wrecks your pillows. Forget about all that. Just go for the full mechanical protocol and you will get kick-ass results. We didn't even have this knowledge back when I started losing my hair. Welcome to the new age of knowing reality. As always, be aware of the cash cow. It will always try to sell you a pipe dream. Hopefully you will implement this into your hair rejuvenation and maintenance. I am very happy to teach you this knowledge from the bottom of my heart, because it's a drag when we see ourselves slipping away when it's preventable or reversible. If you found this video helpful, you know what to do. I will have many more hairs on my head in the coming months, joining the ones I've already gained. If you want in, start today and don't stop. I'll see you soon.